talking about quite a lot of things today. We all know that the Iran war is still ongoing, I don't want to say as usual because it shouldn't be a usual thing at this point. There are quite a number of conversations that have been going on with that, and we're going to be looking at that today also. Because of that, there's been a lot of changes in Nigeria as well. We're going to be looking a bit about that. And you will think that, oh, that might just be the only issue. No, that's not the only issue. We're also grappling with serious heat, proper heat in Nigeria, especially in the south right now. Normally, when you get to those heat, you think it's in the north. We're going to be breaking that down as well. There's a lot of sports that we're going to be talking about, and a whole lot of other things. There are quite a number of defections. Of course, I think it's kind of expected after the issues with PDP. There are quite a number of issues that have now that have popped up, and then there's been a bit of defections here and there. So that and a whole bunch of other things are things we're going to be talking about today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show with us. My name is Dolupo, and with me in the studio is Sola Rogers and Fola.
Another wonderful Wednesday. Happy to be here at the bar with you guys. How's your day going? How are your days going?
Oh, well. Wonderful Wednesday, he called it. I'm looking for a word that says heat that starts with W, but I can't find one, and the opposite of heat is wet. So I'm hoping it's a wet Wednesday because honestly, Lagos is literally on fire.
How's my Wednesday going? How's my Wednesday going? Now I remembered. For people that say that exercise is the way to go. My whole body is paining me.
We had some technical issues yesterday, so
my whole body is paining me.
Oh, you exercised this morning?
My whole body is paining me. So I'm just saying. I said it yesterday. I'm not saying that.
This is the first step to a healthy lifestyle.
After the third day, my body is still paining me.
This is the first step to a healthy lifestyle.
So she has a body that is paining her, as against the other people that did BBL and they don't have bodies anymore. Their bodies are gone. Be thankful.
See, I'm not saying that BBL is great. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that let's not give ourselves.
Going to do this again?
I think she just needs to pick one struggle.
Let's not kid ourselves.
Forget about doing
exercising
for the purpose of growing the bottom line. Just do it for.
Stop saying bottom line.
Just do it for your.
Why would you
general
stop saying
health.
the bottom line?
Just do it for your general health.
It's
That's
English.
It. Eat your food, Joe. Because at this point, I'm
Eat your
beginning
food
to rethink.
and exercise.
I'm beginning to rethink my life. I'm beginning to rethink it. Anyway, we're going to be talking about quite a number of things today. You know what? It's before we go into all too many issues, we know that the Israel, US, Iran war, because I don't know why a lot of people are calling it Iran. You would think that Iran is fighting itself. Because everybody keeps calling it Iran war.
It's the easiest way to identify the war. You see, like if you're writing a YouTube title, you have only 100 characters to write. You cannot write Israel, Iran war, and you won't write other titles.
I wasn't even referring to.
I'm responding on behalf of all of us. So the people like me who say the Iran war, it's easy. Everybody knows it's
Iran that's being attacked.
Oh yeah, and they're fighting back gallantly.
It's not only Iran that did the attack though. At this point, they are like 15 now because Iran is just attacking everybody.
It was Iran that was attacked. Those 15 that you're talking about is as a fallout of Iran fighting back.
So maybe I know it's retaliation. Now I know that the issue is Iran, US, Israel, and all that. And I know that yes, Iran is hitting for example, in the US now they're hitting the army bases of US in other countries. The sad part is that these other countries are being attacked. When are they going to actually attack the US itself? and leave these other
I
countries
don't think
alone?
that's a good question to ask, especially.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying they should.
It begs the question. It sounds like you're encouraging them.
I'm not
to do
okay.
that.
So what I'm saying is, okay. So there is Dubai, there's the Middle East, there's Azerbaijan, there's Saudi Arabia, and all these other countries, which in the first place they really had no business to do with all this.
I feel like
Do you
first off,
understand?
you
That's
have to
my point.
destabilize all the other places where
Your
they
point
are.
is very dangerous at this point, and I actually need to state it. And Iran has explained its strategy and the reason they even apologized 2 days ago for hitting their neighbors, but they won't stop because one, there's several US bases in all this. It's not even like they have one base here and one base there, and those bases are outstations. It allows America to strike
Easily
and
against
regroup
them. So
and
you have to
recoup.
destabilize those places first,
So
before you can now
the
hit
frontier
the main targets.
No, let's not talk about facing any other target. Let's talk about what has happened as against. Yeah, we can also preempt and talk, but it shouldn't be like you're encouraging that, oh, they should go. That's not it. The bottom line is that America upped and hit Iran with Israel in tow, and they've done this, and sadly for everybody that's attacked Iran, they didn't understand how prepared Iran was. In some countries, okay, Venezuela, a few weeks ago, the Venezuelan president was removed. What has happened? Nothing. In regime change, they achieved regime change, right? And that's it. Do you get? There will be other things about taking control of their petrol or their crude or whatever. But in Iran, you remove the supreme leader. A younger and a perceived stronger supreme leader has been installed. You remove all the powerful men in Iran. They have independent warfare structures, over 31, structured in a way that they fight independently, and and that's where those attacks are coming from. Like, oh, this one is hitting Bahrain, that one is going to hit this country, and that one's going to hit this target. So they explained, for as long as you are playing host to the US bases, you are a target. And beyond the military bases, they're saying anything that makes this war last longer and affect them, they are going to fight back. And this war is obviously not even a war about what we thought it was. Do you notice that nobody's talking about nuclear empowerment or enrichment or armament? Do you understand?
At this point,
nobody's talking about it.
It's just an excuse
to launch an attack.
on
But
them.
as it stands now, this is definitely an economic war.
It's more economic. It's affecting the whole world. I saw a video where a lady in the US was lashing out.
The BBL lady.
Okay, is that how did we get to this point?
Did you see the video? The lady was wearing red. Did you see the video?
She wore pink.
She wore pink.
She
wore pink.
No,
How do you know it was BBL?
Yeah,
exactly.
how do
you know?
How do we know when we see BBL?
How do you know?
How do you know?
We know the real ones
It
from
actually
the.
wasn't looking bad.
Okay,
wasn't
it's
looking
good
bad.
BBL.
So it might not even be
I
BBL.
can't see.
So it's good
I can't
BBL.
see.
All right, moving on.
Wow.
Moving
I
on.
can't
Good
see.
BBL spotted.
But the point is, how did the BBL even enter this conversation?
But we're not
my
going to rest
God.
until we tell them
Hashtag
say no to BBL. That's it.
Stays forever.
They're not going to stop.
So she was ranting, and her rant was really proper.
Yeah,
At the cost of
it's not about $5.
energy.
You know, they talk about how
He said
when
at
fuel
$3
gets-
is crisis point.
right now
$5
is crazy. There's
And what's
also
ironic is that this is one of the things that Trump promised to bring down
Yeah,
when he was trying to be elected.
I also saw a Nigerian that lives apparently the Nigerian dancer that lives in the US that was also complaining about how expensive fuel is and all that, and it's crazy. It is really crazy. Because of that now, the president has now ordered deployment of 100,000 CNG conversion kits that has to be brought in 3 weeks. They're also talking about the federal government has also suspended petrol imports, and the interesting turn of events is that the Petroleum Association of Nigeria, the independent marketers, apparently who have always been fighting Dangote are now saying that Dangote Refinery is the best thing that happened.
It had to take a war on Iran for them to realize.
They have to have sense.
Yeah, you can say that actually. You can actually say for them to have sense. They fought against Dangote.
They did.
Okay, so I want to ask them, although I don't like hitting a man when it's down, but I'm going to ask you guys. You're not afraid of the monopoly anymore?
Yeah.
All the talk of a you see, you know what they say now, you give a dog a bad name just to hang it.
Mm-hmm.
How is the largest single train refinery in the world a bad thing for the country that hosts it? Now, there are countries in the world that cannot get their oil supply.
Oh yeah, Dubai's country. Dubai, there's a refinery in Dubai. I think it's the 4th largest. Has now had to be shut down, and there's another one in Qatar that has to be shut down. Well, now
virtually
so we don't
Gulf
have
region.
an issue. And you know the funny thing, this also calls back to, I remember, I think as far back as Jonathan's time and even Buhari's time, and I think it happened with where there was always the issue where Nigeria has always talked about how they do not want U.S. military bases in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And now we can say for a fact that that seems to be like one of our saving graces right now at this point.
And again, looking at the whole scenario, just picture if this refinery was not functional.
Yeah, and then all
Nigeria,
the oil still has to come from
Nigeria will still be buying expensive petrol and diesel,
you know the bad part,
and subsidizing it.
You know the bad part, we will even have fuel.
So at some point there'll be no more petrol.
We will even have
there'll be no more petrol.
And even with the fact that Nigeria is even, and with way expensive, I was talking to a friend this morning and she was like that transport has really skyrocketed.
Yeah, that's expected.
She said it's skyrocketed, and I'm like, oh, that it's supposed to drop as usual, as fuel at least dropped a little bit. I'm like, but of course we know the greedy set of people, they still wouldn't. It's almost like looking for an excuse. They're just looking for an excuse. Of course, is fuel more expensive? Yes, but they just move these things. So if it's still affecting Nigeria and we still there are no queues, we're almost sure that there's going to be petrol, but it's just expensive. Now imagine where countries where they're not even sure that they're going to get petrol or diesel or
carry on.
or diesel or whatever it is. So it's just, please go ahead.
December last year, I saw 2 different videos. One that was made in Oyo State at the bus park, and another one in Oshodi, Lagos, where the park chairman of these transporters were insisting on a particular price. Like there was this guy in Oshodi that was stopping the buses and saying, how much are you taking people from Oshodi to Ojuelegba or to Mushi? And when he heard the price, he would go like, no, it's too high, and he was really telling them to bring it down. He had powers.
Time for those things to happen again now.
That's where I'm going. He had powers to do that within his park. Picture what they do at the national level. There's RTAN and there's NURTW. Speak to your members. And again, I repeat, I'm bunching it together. The president ordering 100,000 CNG kits is a good thing, but sounds like a drop in the ocean for me. One, you've been pushing this gas agenda since you became president, and it's almost 3 years. By now, we should be manufacturing those things in Nigeria, or we should have started assembling them if we can manufacture from scratch. You get that brings the cost of entering CNG down. 2, we do not have enough CNG stations. We do not have enough. So if all the people that converted to CNG, you see them, they always tend to queue because you can count the number of CNG filling stations on your fingers. So there needs to be a lot of work done there. 3, the people that this government has already given free CNG conversion kits and they are using it, how are they still charging the same amount as people who buy petrol?
Yes.
So it will not have any effect. Look, Ogun State, I think Ogun State was the first state to convert their buses, their mass transit buses to CNG. Those things are very affordable.
Yeah, they are.
Ask the people who ply them. They're actually very affordable. And they have not broken down. They are still working. Lagos has electric powered BRT buses. for the past 2-3 years that they've been operational, not a single breakdown. People were joking about it. This one, you just see them break down on third mainland. We've not seen one. So if Lagos could do it 3-4 years ago, why is everybody not doing it now?
Jumping on it.
You get, like, we need to really look at mass transit and move away from all of this to cleaner energy, more affordable, cheaper, so that if we can move things from point A to point B, the trains, like the Lagos Ibadan train,
it's time for a lot of those, even those trains need to start moving things more other than just human beings. Now, a lot of our cargo,
and why are they
need
diesel
to be
powered
trains?
Do you understand? Let's really move towards this thing so that the cost comes down. When the cost comes down, it becomes bearable,
at least
for people.
The things that are happening in the world do not have to affect us so much.
You'll be slightly insulated from it and all of that.
Yeah.
Because as it stands now, even with all our complaints, we're still kind of in a bubble.
We're still in a bubble. We're still in a bubble.
And I pray that the
bubble will continue.
Yes, let it be strong enough to even protect us, because
I agree.
we might even be soft targets. That so there's some parts of the world where they're still getting their energy supply, because this war is strictly and you can see it now. Not 2 ships have been attacked in the past 24 hours that tried to go through the Strait of Hormuz. What does that tell you? That they don't want anybody carrying anything to anybody.
Anywhere. Yeah, that's basically what they want.
And if this continues for another 1 week,
maybe Mr. Dangote's refinery is going to be doing a lot more than I mean, at this point.
Oh yeah, they said they can actually extend to 700 now.
Yeah, he's going to do a lot more business. He's going to making a whole lot of money at this point. Anyway, moving on from that. But you know what? Since you talked about something, since you went back to BBL, I wanted to talk about an update of something we talked about yesterday. So apparently, the lady that started this conversation, the lady that died that started this conversation, I now made quite a few ladies have some conversations online. Apparently one of her friends had come online yesterday evening, saying that he doesn't know why people are always attacking ladies that have BBLs or that meet their Waterloo. I've not used that word in like a long time. With and saying that people have surgeries every day, that people should call out the hospital more than attacking the lady, saying that no, you've not even heard the worst of it. Also, according to her, she's saying that women have surgeries every day, give birth every day through surgeries, and people die from those surgeries. That how come people don't call out those women? That at that point it's the hospitals that are being called out.
Procreation.
Comparing procreation to fattening your bottom line.
To aesthetic,
completely unnecessary
adjustment.
So apparently
that's a choice.
Also, a Nollywood actor also came out here, because apparently a lot of men also have been talking about how they really don't care about the BBLs and all that. And I think I sent you guys one video where a guy was talking about
I heard someone on the bus saying,
and
how start a business with 10 million or should she get a BBL?
And how he's always had.
I think the process of some Nigerians is quite interesting.
The funny thing is that
it's just very interesting.
Over the past 1-2 years, and the kind of things that I've seen, I've been exposed to, maybe before then I would have said, maybe he's lying.
Oh no,
sadly,
definitely not.
I don't even doubt what he's saying. And so this Nigerian actor, she's now gone on to say that men are now saying that women shouldn't do it, but it's because of these women are doing it because a lot of these ladies are being body shamed, and even women, and a lot of people are even attacking, a lot of women are also attacking the lady, but that even women also body shame women, and they talk about women supporting women, and in my head I'm like, no, I don't support shit. Okay, excuse me for my French, but am I supposed to support nonsense? So
excuse her for her French.
There are quite a bit of women out there now that are saying that it's the hospitals that should be called out, and not that you should not do BBL. I'm just it's just an update. I did say that. I'm just updating y'all.
When a woman thinks that it's the BBL that's going to stop people from body shaming her, you can already understand how poor the person is. Extremely poor. Because if you had any form of wealth when it comes to knowledge, you would know that all of those things do not mean anything. Now, a lot of them do also get the fact that these things have expiry dates.
Yeah.
That you think because you don't want surgery, you're done. It's a lie. You understand?
You have to keep it up.
Yeah. So and all of that. But it's very, very sad to see people think like this, and you're trying to gaslight men, and you're also trying to gaslight women that have sense, because the women that have sense are actually the ones telling you that this thing that you're doing is dumb, and the men who are laughing at you, of course,
They really don't care. You
they don't send your
them.
papa. They don't send your papa, and I repeat, nothing is as good as
Loving
everything being natural.
Yeah.
So I think that at times, and my thought process might be wrong. I think that at times, some celebrities, some so-called celebrities or popular people, they try to be contrarian just so they can trend. Because really actually, I'm like,
case of that body shaming
because when
thing,
you hear some things and you're like, do you consult your brain at all before you speak?
The only people who consult their brains are people who have functional brains.
No, you can have functional brain, and you might not be able to consult it.
If you have functional brain, you will consult it.
because your brain will have told you before saying this thing that
Error,
what you are saying is wrong. On the case of that body shaming thing, I think, what would you say for the people or for the men in quotes that are of shorter heights that are body shamed about being short? I know for a fact that there's a height changing surgery, because there's only one man has done it on this planet that I know of, and it took him 6 months before he could walk again.
Quite a number of people are
So
doing
it's
it now.
very
actually.
much possible.
It's a lot of people are doing it. Do I think that
When Rooney, as a young man, went bald, and he actually had to go for hair transplants.
Yeah.
I can go on and on about how people have done enhancements to themselves.
To be honest truth, those things too are not. I don't think anybody should. When it comes to body hair enhancement surgeries, I think that surgeries, whatever it is too dangerous for you to do it when it's really not needed. The truth is, people will always find something to body shame you about. Is it good? No, let's not lie. It's not a nice thing, but there will always be something. Nobody is perfect. But some people are fine.
But you know what the crazy thing?
But there will always be
even
something.
the people that are perfect also feel that they have some
there always
insecurities
nobody
about
nobody
themselves.
feels that they're
Cosmetic
perfect.
surgery.
So
I just feel that
Cosmetic
surgery
surgery
generally is too dangerous
Yeah.
for you to now go
Risk
and
your
do
life.
it when
Yeah.
it's completely unnecessary.
Cosmetic
That's it.
surgery became a thing because they were trying to help people get better. People who had fire
accidents
accidents,
and things like
Yes,
that.
and
that
all
was
of that.
That's the
That was
only
and that's
point
what it
of
is. Then at some point, maybe women who had their breast removed because of
yes,
cancer
that had
Yeah.
mastectomy and all
and
that.
all of that.
Those are the
and
reasons why.
the next thing is the people who didn't need it started doing it, and
That's
now
the point.
you've virtually forgotten that skin grafting and all of those things were meant to correct problems.
Problems, not exactly.
Now they are moving fat from one part of your body to the other.
I'm just telling you, you will unalive yourself.
Go to the
And
gym,
then
guys.
you
Like
will
I
not-
said yesterday, you might not have heard me, but I reiterate. Just go.
They
to the
definitely
gym,
didn't hear us.
guys. Just go to the gym, guys.
Please
Yeah.
go to the gym. We actually had to delete yesterday's video. 'cause
I will
Eat
say
healthy.
it again.
Eat
That
healthy.
man, what's the name of that guy?
I
we
would
talked about?
suggest eat healthy.
which
that
guy?
trainer.
Oh, the South African
That
guy.
South
Watch his
African
videos.
trainer.
What?
If he can do it,
Yeah,
you can't.
you
too.
can do
Do you
it.
know how many years it took the man? See,
It doesn't matter.
Eat
Yes,
healthy.
It's going to be
better
with him
than-
for
You'll be
life.
okay. Eating
It
healthy,
doesn't- it doesn't
you'll be
expire.
okay.
It doesn't expire.
Eating healthy, you'll be okay. That gym,
What's you
I'm
and
just
Jim?
saying.
What are you against Jim for?
But you know why I'm not so much of a fan of Jim if you really don't eat healthy. I remember there was a time that I was actually like,
yeah, you have to balance.
No, so evening,
yeah,
it was gym every evening. Yeah, and it made me cry. Why?
Yeah, you know they chop
because
exercise. As you're exercising, you're losing a lot.
And I remember getting on a scale like after months, and I added weight. I'm like, what the heck? It wasn't a funny matter. So I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not interested.
And that's why people also get trainers as well, because they are more knowledgeable.
But I get it. I get that I wasn't balancing it. But still, it's hard work. Let's not lie. It's really hard work. Anyway, before we leave the whole matter of Iran and all that, the Nigerian in Diaspora Commission has now talked about how they're escorting Nigerians in Iran because, of course, Nigerians will always be everywhere. Everywhere. They've escorted Nigerians in Iran to the Armenian border for evacuation. Now they're saying that the problem with it is that basically in the Middle East, you can't even like fly planes. There are no planes available and all that. So it's really difficult now trying to evacuate people. They're trying to move people little by little and do it safely. But they're talking about how at least Nigerians in Iran that want to go have been moved safely to the Armenian border.
And I think she also mentioned that they were able to get one flight out of Dubai for a brief period because the airspace was opened and it's been shut again. So until they finally get the airspace clearance, there will be no flying.
Yeah, it's such a very, very precarious situation. Anyway, coming back to Nigeria, we're not talking about flying, but I think that this is a major issue. Nigerian Meteorological Agency has issued heat stress warning for Nigerians, especially people in the south. They're talking about, at this point, I don't even think that they need to tell you anymore. When the kind of heat that we've experienced in the past 1-2 weeks, and according to them, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. At this point, people just need to hydrate as much. It's very interesting that this is happening when a whole bunch of Nigerians, Christian and Muslims, are fasting at this point. It's really hectic.
It's also sad that we're having an energy crisis.
Yeah, and this is a time where there's not enough gas
to power, the grid.
So there's enough power. Oh God!
So the heat is amazing.
It is amazing.
Ice production is dropping, and some people are consuming more ice blocks by the hour.
It is horrible.
It is horrible.
It is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I might consume more ice. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. I cannot even lie.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the heat outside?
Internal combustion.
Serious internal
is
combustion.
What we're talking about now.
But people, please need to be safe out there. Please be safe. They're telling people that between the hours of 12 and 4 p.m., if you don't have to be outside, please do not be outside. Thank you very much. Now let's move on from that and let's go on where the House of Reps have queried foreign airlines for 18.9 billion naira debt. And now that's not even where it's going to. I'm going to the Senate generally where there's a lot of movement. We know that the PDP is having a lot of issues. A governor has moved. Now they have just 2 governors left. We don't know where those governors are going to. But people that are moving are moving. First, in the House of Representatives, the Abuja, one of the House of Rep members from Abuja has now moved from Labour Party to the APC. Because if we cast our mind back, remember that Labour Party practically won the elections in Abuja, the Senate,
the federal elections.
The federal elections, basically. Now, this person has now moved. One of the House of Rep members there have now moved.
Well, yesterday the PDP, at least the Sheyi Makinde faction, actually had a meeting. They said their board of trustees and a couple of top people in the party, and they came out, guns swinging, saying, "Look, there might be only 2 governors left, but they ain't going nowhere, and they're
because they don't need elections
and
anymore.
of course, they're going to fight this to the end.
Okay.
So it looks like that, and I just want to quickly advise them that the window for the registration of your e-registration of your members is closing very soon, and without that register, you cannot conduct primaries, and without primaries, you cannot contest elections. In that order, I don't know if you people have seen the news, so I'm just helping you. So the earlier you sort things out, the better. And really and truly, they should just drop their egos and sit down together and look at and salvage what they have. Now, the Labour Party rep member representing Abuja that moved to APC, it's a given. If you look at the tide, the way things have happened in Abuja in the last 3 years, and how, Jensen Wike, being the minister, has actually had a free hand to bring a lot of development to Abuja. They've been to places. There are some parts of Abuja, because we have a misconception about Abuja, and because when we go, we only stay in the metropolis. Like you're only in central area, you're in Garki and all of that. But the satellite towns and the other places have not been touched before, and now they are. Wike under this government has done a lot, so I think that is a natural transition for people like that. And also with the fact that Labour Party also is in some form of turmoil, they also have this issue, this leadership issue of who's the authentic chairman and who is the real secretary. So who's going to sign whose form? And the time is coming, so it's expected.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm actually also looking for a specific news, actually, talking about how 3 senators have also moved in the Senate today. Yes, found it. Senator representing Zamfara Central, Senator representing Adamawa Central, and Senator representing Adamawa North have also moved from the PDP to the APC.
Yeah, both states had their governors move to the APC in the last 1 week or thereabout. Governor Fintiri of Adamawa moved, so you expect his political machinery to go with him, and Governor Lawal of Zamfara also moved, and you would expect that if he really has that structure, they will go with him.
So we have a comment, Laja. Hello, you would
hello.
So he says, can we save the 800 billion naira for the elections and just declare Tinubu's victory for second term?
Well, people have been complaining about the one-party state and how it's not great. But if you're going to put sentiments aside,
can we not lie? Like, clearly,
if we're going to put sentiments aside, this opposition doesn't look like they're serious about anything.
Exactly, I agree.
One of the things, guys, I actually have come to some kind of conclusion. And it's not a conspiracy theory. It's just a brainwave. Maybe it's the heat. These people are working for Tinubu.
Why do you say so?
The opposition. For them to be so disorganized.
The funny thing is that at this point, and especially how after 2023 elections, we saw how a lot of people that were against him suddenly moved to the APC. I wouldn't actually doubt it. And then, like you said, the way they're disorganized, again,
you really can't be that bad.
Is it that you people don't consult your brains? We're not politicians, and we can see the handwriting on the wall.
Fola?
But you don't wonder, like...
Fola, Dolupo, in sports, for instance, especially professional sports, you compete with people who are in the same category as you. They are not going to take a flyweight and throw him into the ring with the heavyweight champion. Even if he's the flyweight champion, he's already at a disadvantage. Do you understand? So you assume that, okay, a Tinubu in the ring with an Obi and an Atiku and an Amechi are all heavyweights, or super heavyweight or cruiserweight. They're all within the same weight range. But you would not expect that they say, oh, this person is a boxer, and he comes into the ring with Anthony Joshua now, and he doesn't even know the right stance. He doesn't know if he's a southpaw or otherwise. He doesn't know jab, punch. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you start to wonder, like, okay, this is AJ, 2-time or 3-time world champion, ready to take you out. And you are here saying, should I punch him first or should I run? That's what the Nigerian opposition is doing. They're thinking like, okay, let us say this. Oga, the people you are trying to fight, they have 31 governors. And there's a stupid thing, one of the dumbest things that the Nigerian opposition has ever said in the history of dumb things. It is Nigerians versus shut up. Shut up. The people in APC are they from Togo? Are they not Nigerians?
You people are vexed.
No. Wait. Listen. It doesn't make sense to you. Now let me tell them. ADC, PDP, and any other so-called. You need to go and hire a proper PR manager.
They know how to do it too. They are good at it.
No, please, they have to. The person does not have to be a politician. It doesn't even have to be a Nigerian.
Come and pay us money. Let us help your life.
We have sense, and we know things. You need someone who understands the game and who knows how to make it work for you.
But my question is, are you saying that?
Because there's this line, and this is why I'm angry. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it again. I'm just sorry. There's this line that they keep saying. That woman that wears an hijab, she was saying it on Okibare's show the other day that it's that they might have 30 governors. As then it was 30 governors. That they might have 30 governors, but we have 200 million Nigerians. No, you don't. There are only 96 million registered voters in Nigeria, so you don't even have 30. And of those 96, APC has, PDP has, AA has, everybody has.
Yeah.
You don't have.
So my question is that
it irks me.
Are we saying that?
Let me drink Zobo.
Former Adamawa governor, former vice president, former Adamawa governor elect, former vice president Atiku Abubakar, former governor of Anambra State Peter Obi, former governor, former minister Amechi. Are you saying that
there's
don't know?
There's Aregbesola in that party too.
Oh yeah, there's a former governor, former commissioner, former minister Aregbesola, former senate president of God knows how many years, David Mark, and all that. Are we saying that these people don't know
the law or
the
how
right
to go
thing?
about, yeah.
Are you
That's
saying
why I
that
said
they
they are
don't know
working for-
politics?
That's why I say
After all this
they
while,
cannot be that bad. They must be working for Tinubu. They are just pretending to be opposition. I'm telling you, they're just pretending.
I think I kind of agree. Like at times it just doesn't make
They're just pretending.
sense. Like anyway,
I have a new recipe. If you cut small sugar cane, real sugar cane, and dump it inside your zobo, it's not bad.
No honey this time.
No honey.
No honey.
No honey. Yesterday there was no honey. It was.
I thought you are trying to cut out sugar. Is that not the point of
This is sugar cane now.
yeah, but
sugar cane
is made. Sugar is made from
sugar cane?
Then did I make sugar?
Sugar.
It's cane that I put. Please,
Wow.
please,
Let's move on.
please.
There's
Move on. We
literally
don't have time. We
sugar
don't
in
have
this
time.
office.
We don't have
You
time.
cannot just
Sugar
put-
cane.
You can just put it.
It's the cane that I put.
Fair
Oh
enough.
wow.
I
Fair
put
enough.
cane inside zobo ejo.
Fair enough.
Please, let's move on.
Honey is healthy.
Because Nigerian you people are vexing me. You people are vexing me.
You are now angry.
But you guys think I'm joking? They are working for Tinubu.
Okay.
They are all of them, and they must confess. They must confess. If they're not working for, why are they so bad at politics?
They are so horrible.
They can't.
Or maybe
They can't even set up a website to register their members
Yeah,
with
that
NIN.
one seems.
Are you also looking at it that
look,
it could also be that a lot of them were in the PDP for so long when the PDP was the ruling party, and would we say that someone like the APC started with AD and AC and ACN and APC? They started with the opposition, so maybe I would say they learnt on the job.
No, you are talking in the nonsense.
I think that could it be possible that the PDP were not so used to being the opposition
No,
for so
Dolupo,
long.
they've been opposition
that-
for 13 years.
No,
What
it's
are
not
you
13, no. It's just 8 years with 11 years.
11, 13.
That-
Someone has been in opposition for 11 years and you are telling me that they don't know how to be in opposition.
At this point, they don't. Isn't it obvious that they don't?
I said they don't even know politics at all. It's not like they don't know opposition.
But they were in power for 16 years.
They were in power for 16 years because Nigerians were sleeping. They were in power for 16 years because a lot of people had not gotten this level of awareness. They were in power for 16 years because the people that they were going against did not come together. It was the coming together of CNPP and ACN,
and AMPP,
a faction of AMPP,
CPC.
yes, CPC, APC, ACN, a faction of APUGA, a faction of PDP. It was when those five came together to form ACN, APC, APC. So it's not about how long they've been in opposition or not being in opposition. It's not about that. It's about the fact that they don't understand the game at all, and they are still playing like babies. They are playing like babies. They are playing to sentiment. They are shouting on social media. The people that they are dragging on social media are doing rallies. Did you see the video in Akwa Ibom? That governor that does Thank God It's Friday, what's his name? Is Akwa Ibom. Yeah, did you see that rally in that stadium?
No,
with Remi Tinubu, with Taney performing? Stadium was packed to the rafters. Packed to the effing rafters. That is some rally welcoming Remi Tinubu who went there to commission some things. You know everything is political now.
Yeah.
Did you see when she went to Delta State?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Where is Atiku's wife? Or where are his wives? Where is Amechi's wife?
Yeah, his wife.
Where is Obi's wife? Where is Aregbeshola's wife? You don't understand. I'm saying everything is politics. These people came prepared. Oh, the City Boy movement. City Boy movement didn't start now. It started before the other election. Sheyi just started getting involved. That's Tinubu's son. And look at it. Look at the people. Yesterday, Obi Kubana and co. They went to meet the governor of Enugu. City Boy movement. A few days ago, they went to meet the governor of Ebonyi. City Boy movement in Wifiru. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm talking about layers and layers of structure. Multiple layers of political structure and organization. That is the people you want to beat. Those are the people you want to beat. Those are the people you want to kick out. At primary school, secondary school, university level, there's APC everywhere. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Let's stop joking. So that 800 billion that they want to use for election, they should just pump it into health, security. What are the three things we need the most? Health, security, and power.
Okay, so
I agree with him.
So Laja
several
says,
comments there.
Yeah, Laja says that it's worse than that. Most of the children are in APC supporting Tinubu. He said, I saw Remi Tinubu in the South the other day. Tinubu will get more votes in South than the Southwest.
You know, I've always pointed out that fact. There is Ojudu. Ojudu is no longer close to Tinubu. His daughter is SA to president.
See,
my
parents might not like you. Can you make me SA?
There's this man.
He said your beef with my parents. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
Sorry.
Just give me work.
You just uncle. I want to see you, sir. Sir, you know it's you and daddy that have problem.
Yeah, I don't have any problem.
In fact,
with
you don't have that. It's daddy that have problem.
I have problem with you. It's not you.
I know you don't have anything, so sir, I'm looking for work, sir. And he will give her work. Atiku's son joined APC. Atiku's son.
One of his sons.
Please.
The second one did not
his
join.
His son joined APC. These are facts. The guy said, and he could have joined quietly. Oh. He didn't join quietly. He said that I am here to work to ensure that Asiwaju returns. Atiku's son. No. Son.
Anyway,
there's this other guy, Buhari's friend, that is always criticizing Buhari like this.
One that was the one that called Buhari himself. He's the one that called Buhari then.
His daughters are working for.
They did not have
for
job.
Tinubu.
They were in the man's house when
they carried the phone and called Tinubu that they don't have work. Oh, Tinubu gave them work.
Unemployment will make you change your ways.
Anyway,
and they want Nigerians to follow them, but their children are following Tinubu. Very good.
ICPC has now gotten a court order to detain Malam Nasir El-Rufai for another 14 days.
Season 2. This film go long.
At this point, between the DSS, the EFCC, and the ICPC, alone God knows when that man will see the light of day.
Because ever heard of the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah.
The triangle that
It's just jumping from from one
Because
moment
at
to
this
the other.
point, it's not even that maybe he's going to court and they'll grant him
They are
bail.
just
He's not
holding
even
him.
going to court
Yeah.
yet. Ah.
So of course they challenged the first order. The court threw it out. This is the second extension that they're getting to keep him for 2 weeks. There's a case that they've already instituted that will come up on the 15th. Meanwhile, this expires, I think, on the 17th or 19th or thereabout. If you look at the sequence, it is like ping pong. It is a game. It is a legal game. You know, it is a game of thrones. It is all of that and a bag of chips.
I think the man put himself in this position.
And this is just one aspect of his problems.
Yeah.
He still has issues with the DSS.
And
He
the
still has
FCC.
with the NSA.
Yeah, the NSA too. That's true.
You understand? And you see, when you have all those, what are those abbreviations called in English again? When you have all those letters chasing you, my bad me is tantamount to Umaru that saw people chasing him in the middle of the
Oh
night.
my God.
Can we
Are
not?
we?
It's
Are we
demons.
Can we not?
Like, are we not?
Can we
Demons.
not?
Because
Can,
Really?
you
can
just-
a man just live in
Leave
peace?
the
You-
Let
Eh?
him go in
You
peace.
just see ASCC, ICPC,
The letters are just flashing as you're
just
sleeping.
flashing, and you wake up, you're like,
Oh,
it was
like I said,
it was just a
El-Rufai,
dream.
aka Obasabi Uncle.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
He really should have just kept quiet,
He
and
really
he should have played his politics without all of that.
I
Now-
think
now
that the
everything
only
you see, you
problem.
go talk.
I think the problem is that someone like El-Rufai, and I might be wrong, is that they've gotten away with so much for so long that
They
you
feel
feel that they're
they
so
can-
invincible.
yeah.
Exactly. That's why you feel that you can say some things that nothing is gonna happen. Newsflash, sir.
Something
Tinubu
is
in
happening.
government. Anyway, moving on from that, let's just go quickly. Oh wow, we're actually almost out of time. But Nigeria Customs intercepted 248,500 tramadol tablets worth about 273 million naira in Yobe State. Interesting news coming from UNILAG, University of Lagos, as it's not faulted the ASUU strike. Apparently, the ASUU in UNILAG had said that they were going on strike because the federal government had not fully paid some monies and all that, and they were about to start exams. The school has now said, nope, you did not follow proper due process to go on strike, so exams are going
The
on. and
UNILAG
they-
exams will go ahead.
yeah, and they're
Yeah.
not. I don't want to hear any talk of strike.
When as a repairman, as a tool, as a handyman, if the only tool you have is a hammer, every problem appears as a nail. It's the one that you should screw, you will knock it. The one that you should bring out, you will knock it. And that hammer is strike. Strike is sha.
Nothing else.
Is it a doing thing?
Anyway,
where you did with it,
still talking
did
about
they
Lagos.
did you?
The Lagos State House of Assembly is recommending relocating Makoko residents to Ekpe. They're saying that place needs to be scrapped completely. We'll definitely, we know that
So-
that thing is.
So, yes, they want to scrap Makoko. I'd been there before it became a tool. And I actually met with about one or two of the ballers. They've been there for decades, if not centuries. But something went wrong. People started going there to build. People who were not traditionally from that place. You know, and in that stretch, you have Ijaw people there. You have Ilaje people there. You have different tribes. And they've been there forever. Relocating them to Ekpe, fine. Are they going to be on stilts again? Are the houses going to be on stilts? Are you going to build houses for them on land? Because I met people who had never been on land in their entire lives when we went there. They never stepped on solid ground. Do you
Anyway, we'll see.
And I noticed reclamation happening somewhere around there. Could it also be that it's going to be another Morocco situation where there was a slum, then it became VI extension?
Okay,
Just
so,
questions.
Now, quickly, before we go to sports, Ghana has arrested 93 Nigerians for human trafficking. Apparently, you know the funny thing, in arresting these people, they actually rescued 73 other Nigerians that these people had held captive.
I saw this story yesterday when it broke. I was embarrassed.
So it's sad that it's actually Nigerians enslaving other Nigerians in another man's country.
It was beyond that. They were also, I think, into fraud
and all that.
I don't know. It's so disgraceful.
It is.
It's so disgraceful. It's disgraceful. I hope the Ghanaians will use their own laws fully, Sha.
Yeah, I hope so too. Anyway, the Nigeria Football Federation is saying that they're monitoring the Iran war ahead of friendlies that the Eagles are supposed to have.
Shout out to the Nigerian Football Federation. There's no need to monitor anything.
Don't go. No. The first thing is, are those players even going to answer you?
Is it compulsory to go and
Are
play
they going to answer
in
you?
Jordan?
They are not even going to World Cup anyway. So what's the friendly?
But they say you shouldn't say that, though. They say you shouldn't say it.
Okay, I've heard you. Anyway, the Tigers are going to be playing today aside the World Cup qualification campaign. However, they have qualified, but they're playing Colombia today. If Iran is looking like the Iran women went to Australia to play, and then a lot of them don't want to go back to Iran.
A lot of them went back. The people seeking asylum, they're not even up to 10. I think there are about 5 of them. There are another 2, and inside the last 2, one of them just changed their mind at the last minute and left. So I think there are barely 7 of them that are seeking asylum.
However, Iran, the men are looking like they're going to skip the World Cup. Mr. Trump had come out to say, that
they're welcome. Mexico has already granted the Iranian team their own visa.
But it doesn't. But it really doesn't make any sense, really. If my country is fighting your country and I'm coming to your country,
that doesn't even seem like a welcoming to me.
Anyway, please, can we talk about the Champions League that started yesterday? Round of 16. It's safe to say that
Osimhen is one of the best players in the world.
Yes. Yes.
I know that's not what she wanted to say.
Yes. It's also safe to say that as much as everybody was going on about that all the Premier League teams that went into the league phase qualified for the round of 16, the Premier League as a whole will be resting all their hopes on the Premier League teams that are going to play today
to show themselves,
because the ones that played yesterday,
they're a disgrace,
a complete disgrace. Let's there are stages to it. Newcastle drew a game that they should have won. So except, trust me, if you can remove Elanga, that man has no IQ. I'm saying it again. They would have won that game if Elanga had just half the IQ of a child, of a 5-year-old. Trust me, they would have won that game. So in the real sense of it, we can say that they did play badly. Yeah,
I think they were the best out of
they were.
three.
Oh no, not think they were.
They were the best out of the 3. And I'm
then,
even angry that they drew the match.
If we now move on, we say Liverpool lost. Liverpool lost to Galatasaray. Again, with what you said, it's safe to say that Osimhen is the best thing that is happening.
And why did they cancel that Osimhen goal?
Genuinely do not know.
See?
I also want to shout out the Gala fans for the tifo.
Oh, it was
it was
I
touching.
think that even if after the end of the season, even if bigger teams
come for
him,
you will think twice.
It will be very, very difficult at this point.
He's already a Gala legend. It go hard make Osimhen come up for that Gala now.
It's going to be very difficult for him.
And
It's going to be a very difficult.
I think they know that.
That's why they
so
are
they
need him
to,
like so much love.
You can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I said, Liverpool lost. We agree.
Soboslai.
Dominic.
Gravenberch. All young people. But when you look at the nonsense they are playing Premier League, you will not be too surprised.
Really
yeah.
It's been a start-stop season for Liverpool.
Yeah.
However,
they've never kicked on. Like, go on a winning spree.
Yeah. However, Tottenham decided to move their... I don't know what to call it.
Can we not even talk about Tottenham at all?
At this point,
can we plead the fifth?
I had to tweet yesterday.
I don't know what that
Tottenham
was.
are a waste of space.
I don't know what that was.
I don't think I've seen a goalkeeper being removed
within the first
after 17
minutes.
After 17 minutes, the guy was now wailing. I don't know what you're wailing.
Yeah, it's a young boy and all of that.
He has only had 2. I don't blame him, to be honest. I blame the manager for
It was
starting
thrown
him.
into the deep end.
I don't blame him at all.
And shout out to David De Gea, who put out a post in support of him yesterday and all of that.
I think that
people will not understand.
Coach did it's probably maybe going to be the end of his career.
Yeah, I think he should be sacked at this point. And he has only been in charge for like 5 games.
I honestly think that the coach needs to be sacked. They've not just only not won any game under him. They've lost every single game.
Tottenham were looking for their own Carrick in Tudor. But Tudor has turned out to be one door.
At this point, Thomas Frank is beginning to look like prime.
Do you know how laughable
Mario.
that game was? In the first half, Atletico fans started grilling sandwiches in the stands.
Yeah.
They just didn't take that match seriously.
Like, after 26 minutes,
and the thing is that they didn't even give themselves a chance.
4 goals. 4 goals. Again, I say, it is now left to what's it called? Manchester City, which honestly, I don't see them winning that game at the Bernabeu.
Yeah,
I think that it might be a draw. I think if them getting a draw at the Bernabeu would be a very good result.
Yeah.
Again, I was going to say that maybe that's why I should not bet, because yesterday everything. That's why I don't bet too. Because the amount of my money that would have gone.
Who are you going to put on to win?
No, I said Gala will win.
First things, remember I had said that I felt that there will be a lot of goals with the Gala.
Yeah,
game.
I'm genuinely shocked that they didn't concede.
That game ended 1-0. I did not see that happening.
Yeah. I said 2-2 for that one.
I cannot bet. That's why I cannot bet.
So, but tonight,
today's games: Chelsea and PSG. Chelsea needs to step up.
Would they?
Manchester City needs to step up. Arsenal needs to step up. Because at this point, all the glory that you got a few weeks ago, that Premier League is the best league,
you have to come back and show it again.
It's not looking like it.
The funny thing about all of this is that the 3 Spanish teams might even make it to the next round.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah, at this point, it's surer for them that
they had fewer teams.
Yeah,
and all 3 could actually cross.
Yes, the way it is, is actually surer for them. Real Madrid, the way let's not lie, Atletico Madrid has already gone to the next round. Let's not even lie.
I don't think Tottenham can do. There's no magic. There's no magic.
The only hope at this point is maybe if Newcastle decide to increase their IQ.
They should have buried it. I honestly don't know why Elanga and that other guy I said this thing before. It's because of Man U. That they think that guy is
But
good.
I told you one thing the other day when United was playing, and I said they shouldn't start Šeško, that they should have continued with that winning team.
I still don't agree with that.
But that's what happened with Newcastle too. You don't get it. Like, you bring a guy as a big part player, he's already used to that role.
And then are we talking about the fact
then you go and start him and
are we also talking about the fact that this Newcastle team, they actually have a lot of injuries?
Do they?
Yes. And a lot of their first team, about 3 or 4 of them, are actually injured.
I didn't know that.
And they still play Barcelona like this.
Yeah.
So I really hope that.
Mr. Yama was.
Anyway, it was pocketed.
It was absolutely pocketed.
Today 6:45, we're going to be starting with Bayer Leverkusen and Arsenal. Interesting because 2 of Arsenal players right now came from, I think, Kai Havertz and Nkape.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very nice reunion from that. But at 9 p.m. we're going to be seeing PSG Chelsea. We're going to be seeing another fixture that we saw just a few months ago. Real Madrid Man City. Oh God, we're already tired of that.
Yeah.
Then I think one game that I'll be very interested to watch is the Bodo Glimt Sporting CP.
Yeah, 2 dark horses.
Yeah, I really want to see how they're
shout out to Sporting CP, man.
I want to see how they're going to step up. Oh, okay. Oh, we have quite a number of. Okay, so like it says, FIFA didn't respect you enough to publicly reply your silly petition. Oh wow. Wow.
Trust me, we are not on board with that thing.
By the way, it's time to change the NFL to a regional format. Let's have regional leagues and playoffs. I'm guessing he's talking about MPFL. It's embarrassing seeing teams cancelling matches because of logistics and insufficient funds. I agree with
I
you.
agree.
Is Dolupo a Liverpool fan? God.
She's
Oh.
an Arsenal fan.
What do you mean?
You want the crest.
What do you mean? Please, it's an insult. Thank you very much. Osimhen don't join call to. And he said Galatasaray they don't initiate Osimhen.
Wallahi, he's not going anywhere.
It's
It's going to be very hard.
It's really going to be very hard. Yeah, that's Tifos.
How do you tell those ones? How do you tell people that, you know what, thanks for all of this love, but I want to go
it's
to
not going to be
PSG
easy at all.
Yeah.
Eduardo.
It is good.
Eh,
For his career, he probably needs to move, but
Except
It's going to be a tricky decision for
except
him.
he goes on break in the summer and doesn't go back.
Just runs away.
just runs away
Doesn't
at
go-
this point.
And whenever there's a match in Turkey, if he has an injury, he doesn't go.
Anyway, on that note, that is all we have take today on the bar. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for all the comments. We'll be back again tomorrow at 3 p.m. West African time.
Thank you very
to
much.
give you another wonderful edition of the Boom Bar. Do have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead.
Peace.